Alright, I'm trying to get this animation stuff to work. I'm just trying to get the very first attack. So this is the attack animation for Mixamo, and I made the whip. I made the whip handle. Oops, sorry. I made this whip handle, and then I attached it to the Mixamo animation, and with another bone that I added. I added this bone here, the hand bone, wasn't a part of the Mixamo animation, so I added that, and I just parented it to the hand bone with an offset, and then just try to make it look so the fingers are holding it. It's not quite right. Like the fingers that I made are not too great. So like I can still fix this later, just editing the mesh, and then hopefully it'll be okay. But no one's gonna be looking at this close, so it's okay. But one thing that they are gonna notice is this: that okay, there's this animation. The whip goes through her head. Oh, I fixed it. Oh, I accidentally fixed it. I fixed it. Whoops. Disregard what I just said. No, no, don't do that. I the whip was going through her head, and then I nudged one of the bones. This one, I barely nudged it, and it fixed it. Oh my god, yes, because it used to be inside of her head, and I rotated it just a little bit at this frame, but I better save it so it won't reset itself. Okay, that's good. That's good. All right, so here's the rest of the whip as a separate object. This is the ribbon. So all I did was I looked for the part of the animation where it should probably be at maximum length, which was this one right here. And so I made this the maximum extension of the whip. It's actually not the whip at full length, but this is actually where the arc of the whip would be maximum length. It probably won't be at this point because I still need to add curvature for like the whip motion. But this is going to be at the maximum length. So this is not attached, but this does lead the whip to wherever it wants. So it'll probably be like here, or maybe the curve should go in the other direction, like this, because it's like it kind of leads. It's gonna go, and then do damage right here. For now, I'm not sure what I'm gonna do if the whip makes contact before the full animation is done, because then it would have to just like stop going forward, or maybe I could just make it like a slash where it goes like just like slashes and does like a wave of damage to anything in the front. I'm still not sure, but for now I'm just gonna do this and do maximum damage, and then let's see, this keyframe's here, and then you'll see it actually the attack actually looks pretty good already. I only set the position for this. It's not attached, so it'll just aim at it, and then if it's closer to like it'll bend with the inverse kinematically attached to it. So for now it looks okay. Like it does do it, like boosh, like that does look like an impact. It's not, realistic, but like all I have to do is add some curvature, and then at the end at the end of the whip I can put collision detection just with a single object, which there'll be I'll put a rat here. There's a rat that does damage at the end of the ribbon. But this already looks good. This looks good. Like I can work with this. This can already basically attack anything that's at this point. If I do a collision script, and that's it. That's damage right there. Oh, I see right there. Something clipped through the ear. I need to rotate stuff slightly so that it won't clip. Right there. Was that a clip? No. Oh my god, it almost is. This could have gone bad. I got really lucky with some of these animations. Also, the sword, this is some sword and shield animation. So actually, it's holding a shield here in the other hand, which I don't have anything. So, um, I'll later on I'll relax these fingers so they'll just be straight or something, or hold something. Okay. Oh yeah, that clip. This clipped right. This did clip right there. Boom. ear off. So what I need to do is I need to rotate this higher so that won't be an issue. So I need to change the bones that I'm using. Oh, actually, it's right here. So I'll move. Actually, I need to. This bone right here is attached to the bone that does the handle, but it's a separate armature. So it's this one. So this one will lead. This bone leads this position of the whip, and then this part of the whip leads to the beginning of the whip, but won't influence this base position. So all I have to do is go tweak it a little bit. Let's save it. Boom. All right, that should have done it. Yes. Oh, I can work with this. I can work with this. All right, that's done. Only 45 more animations to go. No, I'm not gonna use them all. I just loaded them. I loaded this with all the sword and shield animations that I could get that I thought looked cool that I could use. So I could pick out which ones would be good for the whip. Oh, this one's the frisbee. This one's just throwing a frisbee, but like it looks so much like a double whip attack. Like watch here, like that. If I speed that up, that's one whip. That first attack, and then the second one can be a combo. Boom. It's actually supposed to be throwing a frisbee, but instead, adapt it, adapt, overcome, uh, something else, achieve. I don't know. I'm very excited. Like this is workable. Although this one does move forward with root motion, so if I can move this forward. Oh, I don't want to mess with it. This one's still attached to the other animation script. That's the problem with the two armatures. This one is attached to the frisbee. This one's set to frisbee throw, so I need to set this one to frisbee throw as well, so I don't accidentally write over anything. Let's see. This is number 55. So yeah, okay, change this one to 55 as well, so that will match up. Okay, so I want to add some keyframes. There we go, keyframes. Go. Let's see if there's any clipping. Looks good. Let me hide the armatrix. See things better. Okay, that would be, see, that could be attack 1 if I speed it up. If I grab these and just like scale them, oops, let's scale them to the one part. Scale them to like a smaller section like this, so it happens faster, and then move it over to the left, then that could be another attack. So the frisbee thrower used to also open and close the hand with the finger bones, but because every finger has 3 bones inside of it. So what I did was I picked those part of the bones, these bones, and I just looked for them inside of the armature, and then I deleted its whole I deleted all of its positions, all of its indexes, so that it wouldn't be affected by anything. And I just inserted one keyframe at the very beginning where the fingers were closed, so that it would just stay like that. All right, everything looks good. Actually, this is not too bad. If I just put this at like a target position where I want the impact to happen, it's pretty much just in the front, but it can be like different fronts. I think maybe I can give this one 3 different animations. I mean, 3 different ranges, like 3 different curvatures for the attacks that I want, and then I might be able to lerp between them, or use blend trees, and then like if this is one range here, like for close range, and this is medium range, like maybe I could take the average, and if there's like an enemy in between this area here, I can use some script to like pick different ranges, and then hopefully the curvature of the whip will be correct, and like this can make impact with the enemy, and it'll detect the collision. And if I use another script to like detect how far away the enemy the closest enemy is, maybe the whole curvature of the whip can adapt dynamically by itself during runtime. And if there's no enemy that's within a certain range, that it'll just extend to its full extension, which that should be pretty cool. And also, they don't have to be. It doesn't actually have to hit the enemy, because let's say the enemy is here where I have this marker and the whip can only go this far. I plan to add special effects like a sonic boom here, or like a fireball or something. So like this space here can be very ambiguous as to whether you made contact or not. So that'll save me a lot of trouble as well. So I'm gonna see on the point of contact. I want to add visual effects right here, which I actually did get pretty good at. So we'll see. Anyways, this video is getting pretty long, so I will end it now, and I'll keep working on this.